next lock comes all the way from Northampton, UK, from D. Johnson. It is a Union padlock. Very nice, very strong. Check that out. I mean, just super strong spring tension. And on the core itself, very strong spring tension. But David, apparently you were having trouble with that spring tension. So let me show you a little something about these locks. It does have very strong spring tension on the core, but you'll notice that it does turn very slightly. And when it turns like that, it's unlocked. The rest of that, you're just fighting that spring tension. So if you can get it to turn, see when the key is out, it doesn't turn. When you put that key, it does turn slightly, so it tells you if you can get it to turn just a little bit, and then use your tension wrench to pry it the rest of the way against that shock absorber spring, then you got it open. Anyway, pretty challenging bitting on this one. It is a Union, very nice locks, I have to say. Really tight tolerances. They can put up quite a fight. And I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about, but that may not be true. Let's see if we can get this one open. I picked a lot of these. Let's see what we got here. Now I'm going to use probably top of the keyway. Looks like somebody else has been there before me with all these scrapes. David, you might have tried. See now, if we can get it just to turn a hair. Now what I'm going to do, because it's going to be very, very light tension, I'm going to use a very light pick, very fine to give maximum amount of feedback. And this is one I made. It's got my logo there on the front of it and everything, but I made it out of a piece of spring steel. It's 23,000th, I think that is, so it's not very, very thin. Let's see if we can make it work. Okay, very light tension, and let's just feel for a binder. And it should give some feedback. There's a little bit of counter rotation there. I'm not going to jump on it just yet. Okay, that was 3. I got to click on him. Notice how I'm not really torquing it at all, because you don't have to. Okay, there was some good counter rotation. Got to click on him. Okay, that was 4. I got a slight turn on the core there. Not forcing anything. Whenever you get very heavy spring tension like these, your tendency is to overdo it and try to force it. At least when you're beginning. Okay, a little counter rotation there. Okay, good. A little more counter rotation. Got to click on him. Okay, that was number 3. Very slight click. Little counter rotation there. A little bit of feedback, but I'm going to not force that one just yet. Okay, there's some little bit of counter rotation. I think you can see the reflection there. Counter rotation. Okay, he was a little tough. That might have been in the spool pin. More counter rotation. I think that was the same guy. Looking for a binder now. Everybody's springy. think it's number 3, so if I can get on him. Oh, he seems set. Okay, I got a turn on the core there when I touch pin 5. Okay, I don't know if you saw the turn, little turn on the core there when I touch pin 5 again. I'm getting no, there we go. That was pin 6. He was bound up. I just touched him and we got a little turn on the core there. So these do have security pins. Okay, that was pin 2. I felt a slight click. Looking for another binder now. Pin 3 is definitely bound, but I don't want to break my pick. I tried prying on him pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's set. Pin 1, little counter rotation there. That was pin 2. That was pin 1. And there we go. All right. I acted like I knew what I was talking. This is quite a tough one, I got to say. They're not all that tough. This was an exception. Pretty nice lock. It was a pretty tough pick. I got to say, David, you were justified in throwing in the towel on this one. Anyway, I don't know if these look to be spring-loaded locking pawls. I've never tried shimming one of these, but when I look at these tight tolerances on this union lock, I'm going to say shims will not fit down inside it, a little bit too tight. So very good precision on these. Anyway, David, thank you, sir, for the union lock. I appreciate it all the way from Northampton. Everybody else, stay safe, stay legal.